Yeah, like I'll watch it with it muted.
I will not. I will not give you your pennies.
Nope.
Wow, what a shitty friend you are, Artix.
I can't believe it's done. I'm happy to have it done.
Same. Like, I was chatting with Sally last night, and basically, like, we were kind of reminiscing about stuff, and I was like, man, like, I'm in this weird space where, like, yeah, like, I'm glad it's done, but, like, I do kind of miss it until, like, either you or PW ropes me into writing your fucking Gaiden adventures for this game.
I think those are probably toast. I'm so ready to be done. I keep trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with my Fridays, and it's like, you know, I think I'm just gonna enjoy it. I'm just gonna enjoy the fact that I don't have anything.
Yeah. I mean, like, we can still do, like, movie nights or hangouts or whatever, but yeah, like, just...
I can't believe we get to wind down this server.
Yeah, God knows our Artix and I could stand to do another full series rewatch of the Jurassic Park movies, including Rebirth.
No, I know what you'll do. You'll just start your White Knight Chronicles remaster LP.
Oh god.
I nearly fucking killed him with the prospect of watching Rebirth again.
I was gonna say I went to have a drink of this delicious huckleberry cider, and then you were like, "Damn, let's watch all of this garbage again." And I was just and my body just convulsed in rejection.
I'm gonna lower the volume on VB just a slight bit. Oh no, I think it was still going, it's just that it doesn't play the sound when it's inactive, which, question mark. Anyway, White Knight Chronicles LP remake, hell yeah, no. Welcome to Weird and Wonderful Wednesdays. We are playing our fucking game.
Because no one else will.
Advertised too.
Yes, this is an advertisement. It is not
Download
paid.
this shit now.
Pay me instead.
We spent a decade of our lives working on this. Please release us from this endless suffering.
Yep. Yep.
Validate us.
I can't believe it's real awful. It's called Awful Emblem because the promotions make them worse. I'm in chapter 3, but I want to ask, is the emblem awful or is it a spoiler?
Don't worry, I'm fielding the chat questions. They're in good hands.
You sound a little quieter than usual, Artix. I don't know what it is. Maybe for some reason I've had you mute at like 84% volume for years. I don't fucking know. I want to hear him, but just not so much.
You know what? That's understandable.
Alright. Let's get this going. I am not starting us at Prologue because I think we've seen Prologue. Like, I've played Prologue a couple of times, I think, in streams here. I think I did a Chapter 2 once as just like a playthrough. I mean, I figured going to Chapter 4 is kind of where things kick off a little bit. It's a good, like, mix of what's going on. Like, the map is getting a little complicated. You've got a bunch of characters. There's some objective stuff.
Is Chapter 3 not the one you want then?
I didn't really want to play Chapter 3 on stream.
Yeah, 3 is kind of like, okay.
Chat,
you can
feel
also
free, chat. Feel free to refer to my first comment up there.
What an asshole!
But yeah, like,
glad to be done with this after all these years.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, basically
Oh damn! I'm not, even as a mod, I'm not allowed to pin something to the chat.
I can only.
There's our beefy boys.
Sure, I cannot talk you out of this, Frank. My mind's made up, Angus. You'll see. I'll be the greatest knight in all of Athenia, nay, the world. Laddie, you're as daft as a sack of stumps, but I cannot stop you. Just make sure you write us once in a while. We'll miss you, you know. And remember, You can always come back if you want to. Farewell, dear friend. When next you see me, I will have 100, nay, 1,000 men at my side. Just get going, you ninny. Wait, ain't that the way to the mountains? Oi, you're going the wrong way. He'll figure it out. Frank is not a smart man.
No. But yeah,
All
just
of you to assume that Frank will figure it out.
Captain Rogier, word from Thessalon. Report. Tristan's force was defeated and Prince Richter has escaped. Disappointing. How that band of thugs ever got that far is beyond me. General Grigori must have had some reason for it. Doesn't change the fact that the street rats are bound to fail. Richter's on his way here. Do you think Tristan was expected to fail to draw him out, sir? It'd be easier to catch him in the open than if he's hiding in a castle. Man, that soldier is smart. Promote that man. Halberdier. Sure sounds like Grigori's type of twisted thinking.
Yeah. His name is Jim, and he makes it all the way to final chapter. Actually, no, fuck it. I'm calling it right now. That's Laroon.
No, wrong class. Wrong class. Also, he dies on this map.
Piss.
In any case, there's only one road from there to the capital. It goes right through us. We'll see him sooner or later. In the meantime, we've got our own orders to carry out. Sir? Torch the village. Leave no survivors. Yes, sir.
Weirdly, only torch Kopos and not anywhere else in Thessalon, but whatever.
Yeah. There he is, our idiot son.
My beautiful boy.
Gods, I haven't marched like this in years. Shouldn't we take a rest? I suppose we have been going non-stop for a few hours now. No sign of the Nicean army anywhere. We should be safe for a bit. Don't you find that a bit strange? No rear guard, no supply lines. How are they even moving? Don't ask these questions, Nick. We didn't. Perhaps they haven't made it this far yet. If they're moving a full army, they would have had to leave some trace behind, right? Perhaps. In any case, we're nearly to Kopos. We can rest and resupply there. Hold up. Is that smoke on the horizon? Oh, we must be closer to town than I thought, then. That's not chimney smoke. It's more like... oh no. It's just as I feared. Blast it. We need to find a way around. Prince Richter. I'm sorry, Judith. We need to keep pressing for the capital, and we're in no condition to be fighting anyway. Begging your pardon, but I disagree. We cannot leave these people to die. Excuse me? You made me your commander, didn't you? I saw what Nicaea did to Falnor. I won't let it happen again. So be it then.
Yeah, Judith wears the daddy dance in this relationship.
Yeah, he made some decisions here, and he immediately regrets it. Anyway, this is our gang of idiots, and this is the map. We gotta go rescue Angus, and then we gotta go kill this man up here. It strikes me that the positioning of all the dudes on the map in the intro doesn't match what's over here, but whatever. I haven't played these chapters in ages. I don't care.
I was gonna say that this is early game, but back before like you got me to start coding,
yeah,
like all the cutscenes and making sure everything lines up with how it reflects in gameplay.
So, Judith. My Judith is, well, a little speedy, but she hasn't gained that much strength yet. However, it is only 3 levels in, so it's not a big deal. She does have a lot of speed, though. What is it? We give her 6, I think? Something like that. Lily is doing Lily things, I think, but mostly just gaining speed, which works. What makes it awful? Because it was created by a bunch of people from Something Awful Let's Play subforum. That's really all it was. Like,
I think the original take on it was, like this was back before I joined the project, but it was just, let's do our own take on awful fantasy.
Not even. It was
it was more like we saw the dipshits that like the shit that they were churning out on Serenus at the time, which admittedly was like 15 years before this at this point. So like, it was bad.
We were like, we could do better. We thought
We can do better, and you know,
I think we did. I don't know.
I think we did, but at the same time, it is
Hubris.
you know, a lot has changed in the intervening decade.
Yeah.
The quality of hacks in general has significantly gone up. So, like, you know, I don't think that this is perfect by any means, or even that it's something that most people would say is
Incredible.
great. I mean, it aims for a very, very specific niche.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the reactions I've seen to it so far, like especially on like places like Fire Emblem Universe, is like, oh, this hack is actually kind of like quaint compared to, you know, some of the stuff that's out there now, like Hag and White and like
I mean,
I
would say our portraits are definitely better than Hag and White's ones. I don't know, something about that game's portraits is just not. I don't like any of the people.
Yeah, no disrespect there, but yeah, there's some clunkers out in there.
Yeah, I just didn't feel like any of them was very good looking in there.
Like, we did hit the jackpot basically with Ty doing all the portraits
she does
for
a
us.
lot. She's real good at it. I'm gonna go with this. I'm not gonna bring June or Ferris because I just kind of wanted to build up some of the first guys, and they were doing well for me. No one was really becoming a stinker, getting bad levels, so I figure I'll just keep doing them because June and Ferris are a little further ahead by design. So we're gonna go with these guys. I already did my formation before starting, so let's go. Bloody cowards, come at me. I'll cleave you in two. Oh, that's right. Oh no, it's cut off. God damn it.
Support conversations have be disabled.
There's bees in the supports.
Fuck. Is that why they barely work half the time?
Anyway,
you just
I'm not releasing a 1.1.1 for that.
Yeah, you just open Judith Richter C and it's just the B movie script.
According to all known laws of aviation. Judith, what in the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, really.
Like, weren't we gonna do that as like a joke at one point? Just like some seemingly innocuous bit of text, and we were just gonna Galtzy the player, just like
maybe
for
you
years you've been asking who is John Galt.
God. I don't. We definitely had the idea of Galtzying somebody, but
maybe
I do
you
not
were.
remember when we were gonna do it.
I didn't want to put all that in the game. Yeah, it's a joke on yourself.
We put it in and we would tell you that we did.
Yep. And then you would only find out when, like, you know, someone on FEU or Serenus or something awful was like, what the fuck is with this one house conversation? It goes on forever.
Oh, good. I was afraid I was gonna have to call you a coward, but you are splitting your forces up. I'm very proud of you.
Yes, I am. Because Nick can talk to Angus. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I think this chapter is more or less where I was kind of thrown into the deep end on, like, the writing side.
Yeah, Crow joined us about a couple years into the remake. Like, so what we did, like, yeah, we've been working on it for 13 years, on and off, but, like, we definitely restarted it at one point. We basically pitched everything. Captain Roger, sir. How many times must I tell you it? It's Rogier, not Roger. Sir, of course, sir. What is it, anyway? The rear guard reports another force arriving from the south, sir. Our reinforcements? No, sir. Not one of ours? From the south? Of course, it's the princeling and his entourage. Humph. Looks like that idiot Tristan was good for something after all. Send a runner to the vanguard and tell them... Shit. to close ranks.
Well,
We'll trap him in the village and drag him back to King Torvald ourselves. Yes, sir. Angus will be fine. Oh, god damn it. I mean, he's still fine, but that really slows that down a little bit. Oh, longbow, man. That hits, of course. Ah.
Hell yeah, go Angus.
Angus was offended by the last turn. 1.1 is tempting me for my sins. Forgive me, video game, I have sinned.
But yeah, like, again, I remember, like, Angus was, like, my first real experience of, like, doing, like, character voice writing on the game, and, like, I remember in the design documents he was basically described as sort of, like, just the most Scottish man ever. So I wrote him, like, you know, Scrooge McDuck or Flintheart Glomgold from DuckTales, basically, like, off! Oi, laddie!
I mean, that is pretty much...
Correct.
Yeah, like, literally, like, he was described as basically just the Scottish Dulsla. Which, I had no idea who that was at the start of this project. I now know that, yeah, like, it's the giant beardy... Yeah, the giant beardy axe guy from the real Big Boy Fire Emblem.
Real
one of them,
Big Boy
anyway. Like,
Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
He's from Sacred Stones.
Yeah.
So, basically, the game this hack is wearing the skin of...
Well, if it ain't old Fair Nick, what are you doing out this way? Come to join the party? Angus, Mirren to be praised, you're still alive. Of course I am. Ain't no bandit alive that can take me on. These are no bandits, Angus. Nicaea marches on Athenia once again. Wow, ain't that something? Sounds like you could use a hand then, Pastor? Certainly, we would welcome the aid. I could have him... attack or go to I'll go to the village again after. It's just an extra conversation. No, wait.
No, you get something with Angus if you visit the village, I think.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing, just a different conversation for it. I'm trying to not have the Archer go in the forest, but I think it's inevitable.
Yes. If you... There is nowhere...
Up or down, he'll go in that
there
forest.
that will not result in him going in a forest.
Yeah, I can't get... I can put a more appealing target in the way, but he'll still go for whatever. I think I'll send Rowan back to the left. And then put the others up top. I also need to do some shopping. I do need to do a little bit of shopping. Because I'm going to need probably a little bit of supply.
40 heals, 40 heals, 40 heals.
Oh, okay. He's got a vulnerary, so he's going to run away.
Well, look at this guy who uses slow map animations, too.
Oh, it's because of testing, man. I had to have it all on for testing.
Never gonna reach Chapter 7.
I mean, the space bar exists.
I'll hit the speed up.
I was gonna say, you can just fast forward through all this shit.
Yeah, fast forward, take stock later. What happened last turn?
When did Fia die?
I say, how many of my people are dead?
Pain. Well, that's probably my best bet.
No. Pain was a couple chapters ago.
That's actually my best bet, but I'm not going to do that.
I mean, the good thing about this game is pain is recurring, so, you know.
In many ways. Starting with crits, hope it doesn't... So for FE amateurs like me, is it always better to double hit than a better weapon? Not always, sometimes you don't want to kill. But if you can double hit, it's usually good to do. But you have to do stuff, like, you know, it depends on, like, how much damage you're gonna do to begin with, because, like, the stuff that's stronger tends to be, heavier, so it causes you to be unable to double hit. Or the hit rate on stuff that's stronger is worse. So, it's kind of it's a calculation. Damn, he could almost one-hit this fighter. How much defense does this guy have? 2. Christ. Lily, pincushion this man. Oh shit, he will. Alright. Oh boy, it begins with Lily. Bia is doing well as well. Alright, go to the village. Angus, get your extra... Angus, thank the gods you're alright. Is the army here to protect us? Close enough for now. Is everyone still okay? Aye, we're fine. Are you headed back out? Have to. You still have that spare axe I handed you? Oh, yes, of course. Use it well, my friend.
Now he has 2 axes that he can't hit with.
Yeah, probably should have been an iron one, but whatever. The shop is right there. Nick. I better get more heal stave. I don't think I want to restore right away. The only... Like, it's there if someone wants it early, but there's not much instance of it appearing, of, like, poison appearing yet. Whatever. I'm probably not going to be playing long enough for it to matter, so...
No, I think we should spend another 10 minutes admiring that shop's inventory.
See what I've had to work with for years?
I mean,
He said,
at least
work with for years, he says. As if the first thing that he says anytime this comes up is that he's bad at this game. And you know what? He's right.
Thanks.
I mean, at least I'm agreeable and easy to get along with, right? Your silence is concerning.
I was about to say, your silence speaks volumes.
I don't want her to die to this. And I don't really want to use the elixir. Oh, he's just going to keep running. Never mind. Oh,
What a
there's the
coward.
poison. There's the poison. Although I think this guy might have an antitoxin on him. I forget. Do you?
Wow,
Yes.
we really were going soft.
Ah, I'm sorry. This was the chapters I was doing. Martin, can you kill this man?
Yeah.
Martin, you're not fast enough, Martin.
Martin's got 6 speed. What else do you want out of the boy?
More speed.
Then you've got the wrong cavalier. That's June's job.
Yeah, like, I don't think I've ever seen a good Martin yet.
We're double poisoned here, folks.
Mutual poison.
Good
That's
Rowan.
Rowan.
Good Rowan
That's
level.
Rowan.
This guy doesn't move. No. Stupid longbow archer. Gonna try to kill Rose.
He is absolutely going to kill Rose. You need to get her somewhere else.
Or put a dude in the way.
Yeah, you're gonna have to have Martin block that off.
Yeah. I was trying to like trade for the antitoxin and also heal in the same turn, but it's not gonna happen. That's the safest that she's gonna get. I just had a terrible feeling that the reinforcements we just moved to that corner in the last patch are about to show up.
It's okay, FP. I will only slightly judge you if somebody dies.
Yeah. What do I want out of here? Probably... Can I survive without anything? I want to move Angus up. Yes. See, this is my problem. I'm not an overextending player. Better. Can I... Better take him down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next turn. 1, 2, 3, 5. No. I was trying to see if I could get a physic range on him. Or on Rose from there. So just the bridge.
Just keep moving.
Yeah.
Does Judith have the con to rescue Rose?
Oh yeah, easily.
She does. She'll get doubled by the longbow, but whatever.
I don't want to like put. This will be fine. And now the guy's in the forest. Ah!
Hello, boys.
I mean, this is extremely salvageable.
Rose can probably double the middle guy? No. Oh, damn. He's even weighed down with his steel bow. Well, by a tiny bit. Whew. Judith cannot double these guys. I gotta get Rose out of here. They can't really hurt her. Alright, so here's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send Rose back over the bridge. And I'm gonna plug the gap here with Judith and let her just hold. No, I can't physic her from that distance. Yeah, I just gotta get Rose out of the way. Sure. I'd rather be safe. Then I'm gonna take Martin and Rowan and just kind of move them up and out. None of this is great.
You should really be killing that mage.
I know. Just also trying to not have Martin die.
Yeah, but you can physic Martin.
I can't get close enough. That's where I'm getting at.
Right, but Martin will be fine.
This is
That
maybe
works.
the better. This is probably the better. Although this guy's gonna start coming over. Oh, these guys showed up too.
Yeah, this is fine. Martin kills the mage. Rowan attacks the other way around. Rowan kills the mage. Martin attacks the archer. That brings him close enough and that gives him close enough that you can physic him.
I can't physic him. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then physic range is
Right,
1, 2,
right.
3, 4, 5 here.
He should have 6, doesn't he?
No, he's at only at 9.
No, he's only 5.
Yeah. Rowan, I'm in trouble on this one.
Well, you don't have a lot of other options, so
I mean,
you might
I
as
could
well
just
get comfy.
I can just move them back, and Rowan can like take a turn of taking some hits, and then the rest of the group will coalesce. It's probably the best thing I can look to do. Just javelin. I did not mean to actually attack him. God damn it!
Now you're in trouble.
No, now I can physic him. I'm gonna move Martin back. I'm gonna heal him once more with his other Vulgary. Remember, kids, it's not. Fuck you. Can't I rescue staff? Rescue staff has the same range limitations. That's the main thing. I was thinking about it as well, but yeah, there was no way for me to get over there and rescue. Judith will be okay. Oh, at least that guy's off the forest. There were supposed to be 2 guys here. I think I meant to have him spawn here, but I might have made him spawn where Rogier is instead. Oh well. Alright, the bulk of the group is finally here. Who's got the better hit? It's definitely Judith on this guy. This might be okay with her in the forest. I just have to push through some of these guys this turn. That's a lot of damage. Or wait, Rowan can probably double this guy. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. This rearrangement of reinforcements to have the guys show up in the bottom left instead is new for this version, so like I'm not used to the map with this in mind. Because they used to show up like behind you, and people, a couple complaints is like, why are these guys so far behind? They're not contributing. And it's like, alright, fine, they're in the middle then. And then my not aggressive player brain is like, oh shit, oh fuck, how do I deal with this? Anybody else need some spot heal? Damn, I don't... Probably Rowan from 2 tiles away. Most pathetic use of physic.
Like, at that point, you just could have gone up beside him and just used the heal, but anyway.
No, I couldn't. I was out of range.
Oh, well.
Why else would I wouldn't have done that otherwise.
So you say, anyway.
Oh my god, shut up, Crow. You don't fucking play this series.
That's right. Only I get to shit on him.
Martin's still poisoned? No. He is still poisoned.
Yeah, like I didn't
I'm
see
gonna
like
fucking
the
lose
cure
Martin now.
flash.
I'm gonna lose Martin now.
No, you're not gonna lose Martin.
Watch it happen.
Steel Bow should be. He just took 5 from the fighter. They'll probably take another 5 from the soldier. Steel Bow. Yeah, he's probably about in line for about 15 damage if everything hits.
Oh,
Well,
that guy
time to
will
find
run.
out. Well,
He's gonna run and heal. Alright, well that's gonna help. Oh, for God's sake. Whoa.
Oh, the good
Wow.
old patented clover dodge.
Ah, we've all been there.
Man, moving all these guys up really makes this a, like, cluster of dudes, doesn't it?
I mean, with this playstyle, yes, this is a
Oh my
not
God.
ideal way to approach this.
Alright, Mr. Fire Emblem Man, what are you gonna do different?
Well, for starters, I always send more troops down the bottom left than I do up to Angus, so...
You know what, everyone's just gonna hang out here and double this guy as well. I guess I could have also had Ferris here choking a point or something like that.
This is true. This is true. There were several ways that we could have not been in this situation. But, you know, it's okay. Played the cards you played the cards that you
Chose.
loaded into the deck.
Like, I want to heal... I want to vulnerary Clover and put her here to, like, take out some guys. I'm just thinking about how much damage she'll take. It's probably not safe.
No, she will absolutely die.
Yeah. I know this guy doesn't move, but this guy's gonna move and this guy's coming in. Yeah, no, I gotta let some of these guys close.
You've got a mercenary, a mage, a soldier, and 2 fighters.
I gotta let some of these guys close in. Actually, it would be weirdly safe to do this. Chase this guy down. Yeah, because the other guys can't get him from here. It's just the 2 on the forts, and they'll come off the forts. This is a weirdly safe maneuver.
He's starting to believe, chat.
Shut it up.
No, this is good. This is the sort of thing that you should be thinking about and going, you know what? Yeah, this is a safe move.
All right, here I'm gonna do advanced tactics, and I'm gonna trade swap for the hand axe for when the mage comes over and tries to cook Angus. I hope that mage can't double him. No, he's got 7. Yeah, no. I'm gonna just vulnerate her anyway. I don't need to restore right now. Poison doesn't come up particularly often. Immediately takes 20 plus tick damage from poison on the same map. In fairness, the staff is still like it would have been on Nick, inaccessible on the left side. All right, let's just end.
I feel like I could probably like grab the ROM and get to this point myself by the time you finish chapter 5.
Thanks.
We could have dueling streams.
We've done this before. Yes, you play faster, and we'll have the game speed up. I mean, I sat there and I just like abused the speed ups when I was playing before or last night to get up to this point, and I got through them all in like I got up to this point in like under an hour. Oh, here's the priest. Oh, one more turn of poison for Rose. Martin, you piece of shit. You keep getting hit by every single attack.
That's how he learns.
Should have bought more heal staves. You're gonna need them.
It seems that way. Should use Nick to blow some pool out of the water.
Yeah, you should also be using Nick. That would help a lot too.
Well, I was in the middle of using him to heal everybody.
You don't need to heal if they're dead, FP.
Yes. The only point of HP that matters is the last one.
A wise man once told me that. And that is the first and the last time you will ever hear me call Fadul a wise man.
Wow, no loyalty among Final Fantasy 13 LPers?
No.
Absolutely not. I would probably just axe the mage.
I was gonna Rose.
It should one-shot him.
I was gonna. Oh, he got healed. That's right. Brigier is gonna move as soon as. My most defensive units are over here. Like, yes, I do want to axe the mage.
Like, you don't even need to do this. Like, Angus should one-shot him.
That's not a great hit. Not better either, but it's better, I guess.
It's not. Angus had a 75. And also only needed to hit once instead of twice.
I trust my friend Angus. What are these guys have?
Laddie.
Swords, lance. I guess the only thing is that Angus will not get doubled. Or, well, they can't double him. Or he won't double them either. It's not great. I don't like this.
Oh,
Never
you play
mind.
like a coward. Let me
He really
fight
hated
like a man.
that guy. He really hated that
Give
guy.
me the controller, you coward!
Alright, Nick. This knight's got a javelin?
that priest.
Yeah. Editing. Great.
FP, I feel like you've played a lot of XCOM.
No. Never played it.
Because all I see from you are things that are less than 100%, and your assumption is immediately that they will go wrong in the dumbest way possible.
75%. They're bad.
That's XCOM, baby.
Like, do you have some trauma that we need to talk about?
I have trauma from the end of Cog of Destiny when Linus 2% crit me at the very end of the map, the final turn, and I had to replay the whole thing. There's my trauma. Generational trauma, baby. Who picked up the steel bow? Is it Rowan? It is Rowan. He's out of range for trades. I'm going home. Here comes Rogier. I forget, this is defeat boss or everybody? I don't remember our game.
I think it. I mean, you can just check the status window, but yeah, just. I'm pretty sure it's route.
I think this is a route.
Yeah.
I think so too. Alright, Rowan, get that speed.
Yeah, Rowan.
Yeah. So I don't know, yeah, if you would use Angus against him, but there is a unique boss quote between Rogier and Angus now. Ow.
Thank God he didn't crit. Oh, wait.
Well, goodbye, Rowan. Ooh.
You like playing like this, Artix? You like living on the edge like this?
FP, I feel like I shouldn't have to explain to you that I would not have had Rowan be the one on the front line taking a hit from the boss.
Oh, you egged me
and
on.
a
You
ranged
said to go
attack.
put him in there. You said go... Go do this thing. No, it's not what I would like to do myself, but you go do it.
Again, this is just how development worked basically every Friday night for like 7 years.
Bros. You know, in retrospect, calling it awful Emblem, like, I didn't realize that that many people remembered what fucking Awful Fantasy was. I've never, like, seen Awful Fantasy. I never did anything with it.
Oh,
Like,
it's terrible.
I
Like,
know
it's
it is.
genuinely awful.
No,
It is
I-
genuinely awful.
I know it is, but the amount of people who are like, oh, is this like Awful Fantasy? It's like, nah, not really.
Like, we ultimately did ourselves, I think, a massive disservice by just not ditching the title and coming up with something better, but we literally could not come up with something better, so we kind of stuck with it.
And honestly, you know what? Who fucking cares?
Like, it's fine.
Like, it's a conversation starter. It's like a coffee table book about, like, you know, Indy 500 car crashes.
It's
Why do you have a book of
very
Indy 500
specific-
car crashes? Yeah.
Okay, Rowan can get that guy, but I'm healing him first. Oh no. Salted Grump has the weekly horror story.
Oh god.
Sorry, timeout, salted grump.
No. These are a weekly occurrence. They have a friend who gets too experimental with cooking. Ooh, Judith is in it.
Oh dear.
She took some hits. That's right, he's got a steel sword. Let's ping him. Let's not ping him. God damn it!
Nice work, Lily. In fact, that deserves...
Thank you. Martin used all his... Yeah, he did. Wow, this sucks. Here, Judith. Trade Martin your vulnerary. And...
You know that...
What now?
Okay, so if you do that, and you put Martin up there with the vulnerary, and have him heal instead of attack, he's gonna go kill Angus, right?
He's not gonna double Angus, but I guess Angus will... I'd have to put him here, because then Angus is only taking one hit. Or I'd put him here, and the other guy can't get through. Because Martin also doesn't have, like, a ton of health, so... I'll do it this way. And then...
Martin will live.
Yeah,
That's
Martin will be
that's-
fine. Rogier will
He's thinking,
probably...
chat. He's learning. He's learning slowly.
Get your sweaty ass out of me town, you boggin' ball bag. You're the best this town can muster. Athenia's finished. Say this to my axe, we don't ya? Ow. Good hit. Wish I had a sword reaver. Angus deserves to get that kill. Alright.
Why does my cider say always whole ingredients? Are there half ingredients that I'm not aware of that go into these things?
What was it?
It says, you know, fresh pressed Northwest apples. Always whole ingredients. What half ingredients are going into my cider?
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck did you buy this cider from, Robert F. Kennedy Jr.?
Now, see, chat. If I'm playing badly and you're not happy with how I'm playing, you should download the hack for yourself and do it better than me.
Hey, chat.
We didn't hear it. Whatever you said cut out. You just came in and just menacingly said the word chat.
Yeah, just hey,
I
chat.
I said that's bait, chat.
That's bait. That's bait. You know what? Rowan deserves this one. He took a lot of hits.
But also, I mean, you should play this. We spent a very long time working on it. We are genuinely very proud of what we have made.
Yes.
And FP is not doing a great job of selling it, but by God.
General Grigori. I failed.
You know what? Roadsus has a great question, FP. Where would one go to download Awful Emblem?
Well, you see, if you check the description of this live stream, you will find the download link.
Oh wait, no, they actually said awful fantasy, and the answer to that
Oh,
question
awful
is,
fantasy? I don't fucking know.
Do not,
nobody
yeah.
wants to play awful
Yeah.
fantasy.
And that is that. Well done, everyone. Yeah, thanks for staying alive, everybody. Guess what? This was hardly in time. That, god damn it. Was that a lowercase
see?
yes, or did he
Yeah.
switch lines? Let's not
Yeah,
be
no,
hasty, the village
that
is
should have been a
safe.
2-box.
Ah,
What the-
god damn it.
Piss.
We didn't come in here
Dude.
to the fucking first act of the game. I was hoping someone would catch that other. Oh, these people are alive right here and now, and it wouldn't be if we
Yeah,
just left them. Win is
Yeah,
a win, no
basically
matter how small.
Yeah, basically, read fast, dipshits.
Am I playing my own game? Yes, I am. I am advertising my own game on my stream. It's my stream, god damn it.
Don't worry, we're here to shit on him in the process.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're right. I hope our little win hasn't cost us something greater. So you're headed to the capital, are you? That's the plan, sir. Judith, I see you've met my old friend Angus. Who are you calling old, Greybeard? Ah, so this lassie's with you, eh, Nick? Nick? I told you I was a carpenter, yes? Angus was one of my suppliers. His best supplier, thank you very much. I guarantee you won't find a stronger arm in the realm. Well, he certainly
Except for
comes
maybe
highly
Frank, but he's
recommended.
fucked off.
Yeah. We could always use more men, but what about the village? The folks of Kopos are stronger than you think, lassie. I'll be more used to you in the front lines than staying home and waiting for the real army to get here. Alright, you've made your case. Fall in. Ah, we get court politics, finally. Lady Vera,
Alright,
to
chat,
what
this is when you get to go to sleep.
to what do I owe this
No,
pleasure? It's not
Yeah, no,
often the Spymaster visits me directly.
Yeah, we're through with court politics now. We're into it, like actual plot and like the competent people being competent.
Emperor Theodore, I have troubling news. Is it ever not? Very well, let's hear it. The entire southern cell has gone dark. I've received no word from anyone in 3 days. How is that even possible? Have you determined the reason why? The only time my agents don't check in is when they're dead. Without them, the best I have is rumors. People are fleeing from something, but no one agrees on the cause. Reports are fragmentary, secondhand, and full of misinformation. I trust you wouldn't be coming to me if you didn't already have a plan. We've sent some scouts to investigate, yes. No word from them yet, but I hope to hear something soon. Keep me informed of the situation. As soon as you hear anything, and I mean anything, come to me with it at once. I fear something grave is on the horizon. By your leave, your grace. The south? Could it... Chancellor! My liege? Alert the generals and muster the army. I want them ready to deploy on a moment's notice, the city guard as well. At once, your grace. Richter, please be safe. General Drip, look at this
That is
man.
a very green Verity.
She's not green enough. We had a green Vera at some point, probably just in color testing.
Yeah, like isn't that like Ty's custom like icon for when we're doing TTT?
Maybe? Have we lost them? I'm not certain, milady. Better stick to the trees for now. As they say, standing in the middle of the road. I'm worried about Alexander. We shouldn't have left him behind. Respectfully, we only just made it out ourselves. Alexander's a proud soldier. He would gladly give his life 1,000 times over to keep you safe. But why? What good is his sacrifice if we're forced to hide and do nothing? For folks who are hiding, you're sure making a lot of noise. Damn, they found us. Run, milady. No, I refuse to leave another man behind. Suit yourself. Have at them, boys. Unhand me, you fiends. Do you not know who I am? My father will not... Gods, that's enough. Do these nobles ever shut up? No one cares who your damn dad is. What's this racket? Can't a man lounge in peace around here? Begging your pardon, Captain, but we've caught us a noble. Should make a nice ransom. How noble are we talking here? A duchess, or just some mayor's daughter? Well, if I know. Important enough to have an armed escort, though. Good enough. Once the main forces take the capital, we'll poke around and see if she's worth something to someone. Throw her in the dungeon for now. Oh, and make sure that gag is on good and tight. Interesting. By the gods, so much destruction. We're behind the main force? How is that? Kopos. They must have gotten ahead while we were dealing with that detachment. We did the right thing saving that village. Yes, but now the army's between us and the capital. What are we going to do if... Can I offer a suggestion? Who the... What the... Where did you come from? The name's Kate, thief by trade and up from the fort up ahead. There's a captured noble in there. You should probably go rescue her. Is this making any sense to you either? I heard captured noble and rescue. That's good enough for me. Not again. Look, we can't be running off to help every kitten stuck up a tree. We're already behind the army. What's another battle? We can't just leave them at the mercy of Nicaea, whoever they are. We don't know who we're even saving or how big the Nicean forces are. For all we know, she could be leading us right into a trap. Doesn't matter if it's a trap, it's the right thing to do. If it is, then we fight our way out of it. But if it isn't, we're leaving an innocent person to die. Wow, I hope if I'm ever in danger, whoever comes to rescue me doesn't take this long debating it. We're going to regret this. Very well, lead the way. Sure thing, follow me. This is the place, isn't it? What about the guards? Let's see. Soldiers, some mages, a few scouts. Oh, here comes one now. Huh? Who are you lot? To arms, lads! A little more warning next time, please. Alright, move out, everyone. Ah. You know, it's funny, Richter's being like, oh, we're behind the army, as though he, you know, our tiny force would be enough to stop the whole army of Nicaea. I gotta go back and look at...
His heart's in the right place.
It's true. Alright, I need to go back and look at the cooking horror story while that was going on. Let me see. So, Grump's thing. Two options today. My lady friend tried to make dongo, or the story of how my brother cooks bacon. Oh god. I'm not so sadistic as to inflict my brother's cooking style, so instead you get the dongo wrong. Dongo is normally a dumpling made of rice flour and a fairly sweet dessert even before you dip it in sauces. Now what do you do if you don't have rice flour, but instead have cornstarch, baking soda, and sugar? Well, somehow you manage to make marshmallow, dusted with rice flour. So yeah, not a culinary horror this week, just a how did you manage that from my friend, who accidentally made marshmallows when she was trying to make dongo, because she didn't bother using rice flour. I see your friend keeps leveling her alchemy skills. Okay. I might want to bring in somebody different. I know I've played this map no Nick before, but I don't think I'm... I don't want to.
Yeah, Fia was last map, Ty.
I should deploy Fia. I'm thinking of dropping Rose. She hasn't had as good levels compared to Fia. Like, Fia's actually gaining magic. Rose is a little behind. I could probably use a Ferris in here.
Yeah, like this another common theme from like various playthroughs I've seen is just like, yeah, Rose very quickly reveals if she's gonna suck or not.
There's time to keep catching her up, but early on, like, we probably could have added some deployment slots to Act 1, honestly.
Yeah, but whatever. It's already out there.
It is. Clover...
Version 1.1.1, baby.
No.
Has Clover gotten 1 strength so far? She got 6 or 7 to start. God damn, everyone is messaging me.
Oh, sorry, that was me.
Stop sending me Discord DMs about how bad I am.
Look, we spent an hour on that last map. An hour!
Okay. I think I can put Clover away for now. I think bring Ferris. How's Martin? Martin is not really gaining the speed he needs, but he's got his defense.
Also, since you asked, Clover has base 7 strength, so no, she has gained 0 strength.
Yeah, she's not really... He's not picking up yet. Should I DM you about how bad I am? I mean, you can.
Ty, how many dead units would you have at this point?
Less than PW.
I mean, I mean that with as much love as possible. Like, I am not shitting on you. I know that you have mentioned that you're not very good at these games.
I'm gonna grab...
Gave up for getting here? Excellent choice.
Like, at the very least, like, I made it to level 7 before I started, like, actually losing characters, so...
Yeah, Crow made it to one of my maps and was like, oh, shit.
It just...
I have to actually know how to play this game?
Oh, I hate this.
Yeah, see, this is when I started using my developer powers to, whenever I had to, like, actually go into the game to check anything, just fucking delete everyone off the map from the source files.
I should have grabbed another iron axe.
Probably. You're pretty good on everything except iron axes.
Yeah.
It might actually genuinely be worth changing that village to an iron axe.
It would be better. I'm not sure why it ended up being 2 steels. That's a decision that was probably made like 9 years ago. I could do the thing and buy an iron from the overpriced armory. It's not that expensive.
Yeah, if you do have to buy something from this armory, it's best that it's an axe.
You know, this is actually like worth doing. It's not worth me going 2 more maps till actually no, 3 maps because the next armory is on 7. Yeah, it's not worth me going 3 more maps without getting that. Just to save
Isn't there...
200.
Yeah. No, isn't there one on 6?
It's just a
It's like
vendor.
100.
Oh.
It's like 100 and change because it's
Yeah.
270 normally.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that will do.
Like at the very least, 5X is ostensibly a very quick map, but
I think I'm gonna give Nick the elixir to hold on to, and then somebody else can take the vulnerary. Who doesn't have one? Kate could carry it. Although she'll start losing space due to stealing stuff. How about I just put it away? Let's put it in Paula's armory. Who wants a goddess icon this early in the game? Who's got bad luck? Nobody. We raised the luck on everybody. I guess Martin's got the worst luck so far.
give it to Ferris
Yeah.
as a joke.
No.
Ferris is very lucky.
Martin is probably the best choice for it this early. If I'm planning to, like, use him. Judith is also, like, good generally for it. But she has, like, no issues with... She tends to have few issues. Beal would become dodgier. 45. I'm just gonna grab it out. Alright, formation. Who's going in the side? I gotta send Kate over here, because what is it? The robe is... Yeah, the robe is there. So Kate's gotta go in the left. Who's busting down this wall? A few people. Yeah, the robe is no longer over there. Wish I had grabbed a chest key. Or there is one somewhere in here, right? Door key? No. Oh yeah, this guy's got the chest key. So yeah, you can just send... You don't need to send Kate up there. Probably Ferris going north.
How do you even get bacon that is 75% fat?
Ugh.
Like,
That's pork
not
belly.
even
That's
bacon.
just pork
that way.
belly.
You're getting fat. You're getting some bacon with your fat.
You're just getting pork belly.
Yeah.
Um,
All gristle, no missile.
all grist, all miss. What are these guys? Lance, sword, combo. A little bit of everything. Axe is going north. I'll send Martin. I'll send like those three up. I think Judith. I'll send Rowan in the left with Judith and company. Alright, let's get going. This will probably kill the archer on the counterattack. Although, yeah, I can throw a javelin at this thing. Kate's going in the left. And I think the other... Nick may do some double duty here. Depending on where he ends up. These guys... Oh, right. Beatrice is over here. Let's take a look at Beatrice.
My perfect child.
Talk to Judith. Oh yeah, what is it? The pro strat of you move Beatrice. You can move her to distract because this guy will attack, but like does no damage almost. You can distract or something. It's not worth doing. But you actually
it's
know.
Not worth doing.
No, like what you can do is you move them. You move her over here so that the other one ends up like coming to this tile. As long as Beatrice survives the archer as well. Which puts the mage within like stealing range before Kate even like enters the place. It's not worth doing, but I've seen people do it. Martin, get some strength.
Like, it would have been a nice touch, since, we figured out how to, actually change people's character portraits on the fly, to just have Beatrice start on the map with her gagged
Ouch.
portrait as her character portrait, and then when she gets rescued, flip it to regular Beatrice.
The problem is that that would make things really awkward, because when would you make that change? It would have to be when you talk to her, and what if you don't talk to her?
Yeah.
She's just traveling with your group all the way to the end of the map while gagged the whole time.
I mean, that would be hilarious, but yeah, I guess.
I mean, I guess that's implied. Alright, so we gotta get this one close. There's no way to get her over by herself, so we gotta... Probably Kate tear down the wall. Yeah, because I can't get to the chest, even if I open it up. I'd like to get all three of them coming towards me. $13, $11. Rowan would be okay until he gets hit by that 11. 13, no, he would just barely survive, I think. Even if he took all three hits. Because, yeah, 13 on Steel Sword, 13 on Iron, so he'll take only 12? No, he'll be attacked for 12. So he'll take 6, 7, and potentially 11. So yeah, 24. He'll eat 24 damage, maybe.
You believe this, chat? He can count.
Because yeah, this one doesn't move, yeah. I do not want the Javelin, because that'll weigh me down, and potentially double the Mage, which I don't want to kill the Mage. So then bring in my backup. I could also split the difference by giving this one a squishy target.
Ooh.
And then up here. Okay, so you can't kill that. Yeah, I think it's time to let Nick kill the man. Probably this one.
We're gonna bless this man to death.
I'm a healer, but...
Call an ambulance, but not for me. I can double that. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how I would rearrange these guys to kill them all in one turn. I don't know if I can. Martin can't get this guy. Yeah, I can't get that guy. Can't double anybody. Is Martin bad, chat? I'll do this and... Yeah, I was gonna say, if she misses, then Martin can clean up. Oh, I didn't mean to put her... I put her there and I blocked Angus from being able to... Whatever. Very effective round of combat.
Just throwing axes in their approximate direction.
Martin sounds like Marth without being Marth, so maybe.
I mean, Martin would be the protagonist if this was a more traditional game. He's got the blue hair and everything, that's how you know.
Mm-hmm. But luckily, he is not a protagonist of this game, though, so his family actually gets to live.
Hey, Marth's family gets to live. Most of them.
Yeah, oh, right, it's Elliewood whose family just gets fucked up by, like, all the villains, right?
Oh, good job, Martin. Okay, Martin doesn't suck. He has exceeded my expectations here.
Again, the game is...
The only part of Elliewood's family that gets killed is his dad, and his dad was actively involved in a coup against the Lycian League. So you know what? Maybe he got what he deserved.
What in the blazes is going on out there? I told you twits to keep the noise down. I'm trying to sleep here. Sorry to wake you, sir, but there are intruders in the fort. Oh, blast it all. Right, fine. Have the men deal with it. As if there aren't enough disturbances. This is too much. We were disturbing Hans's beauty sleep.
You know what? Man's got his priorities right. He doesn't need to deal with this rebel bullshit.
Yes. I am not getting paid enough for this shit.
Oh, didn't double. Unnecessary crits.
I can't imagine the back pain from sleeping on a throne.
It's restorative. Martin is no Marf Santangelo, no matter what he tries to do. It's true. Nobody is Marf Santangelo. Nobody can replace him.
If only we could have Marf Santangelo in this game. Now that is a goddamn protagonist.
Marf Santangelo is a hero.
He's actually not.
I don't remember anything about him other than his name.
Marf replaces like he replaces Elliewood, I think, but like he shows up in like no, he must replace Lucius because he shows up in chapter 7.
I'll do that. Yeah.
He's just there. He's just a guy. And you know what? That's what makes him even more of a hero. Because, like, you know, all these nobles who think they're so great, you know, they think they're the protagonist. But you know what? I got my eye on Marf. That's my man.
So Roy's not your boy, but Marf is your man?
No, Marf. Marf, not Marf.
But I said Marf.
Correctly.
Fuck you.
Say his name right.
Fuck both of you. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but like, isn't Marf technically the dog that you get in one of the games?
No, that's what they named the dog.
That's what my friend named it.
If I miss this 97, I'm ending my stream career. Damn.
so close to just ending it on "That's XCOM, baby," and just you cutting me
And
off in
just-
the middle of "baby." It just,
Just fucking cut the stream. Right
and
there.
just that's XCOM, bit.
We're safe. There's no point to doing anything to this guy this turn. Next turn, I'll Judith this guy. Unlock the door with whomever got the key. Oh, it's also Judith. Who got the key? Oh, did the key go to my... The key... Did the key... This guy's got the key. Ah. I'll unlock the door and then let Beatrice start healing people.
Alright, chat.
It's like-
Here's Marf. For your viewing pleasure.
Marf Santangelo.
That is an extremely Mark-looking dog.
Gotta get Gale Force. I gotta look back for a sec. I did not... Okay, yeah, Grump is telling us about the brother. I did not look in here because I'm... Let's see. I apologize for the bacon horrors from when I posted them 6 years ago in LP Beach Discord. See, for a large amount of time... Oh, that's the 70% bacon fat by weight. He'd eat a whole package. Use a single cast iron pan, violently opposed to cleaning it, to the point the bacon grease go visibly rancid. Oh, God. One point I took a photo of the pan over 1.5 inches deep. It full of an inch of grease. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm not reading the rest for the sake of my auditory viewers.
I was gonna say for the
My
sake
listeners,
of
my
your arteries.
listener, my listeners. I respect your friend and your culinary journey. Your brother, that was disgusting. Jesus. Ty says, awakening with the gay patch is fun because you don't even need to do eugenics. You just pair Sumia and Cordelia to get super fast Cynthia. Alright, what other guy can I punch here? Yep, this'll do.
Wait, when does Marf show up?
In FedOp?
I thought he was Lucius. He's way earlier. Is he Will?
No, that doesn't sound right. He's not Urk, is he? No.
No, Urk is Corsa.
Is he Dorcas? No, Dorcas is just Dorcas in that, isn't he?
No, he is. He's Will.
That is earlier than I thought.
Yeah, like he's Eliwood. Like he's actually Eliwood's class, but you know, he replaces Will.
Also, I think Tuxedo Ted is the first person who has ever realized that we named the beefiest man in the game Angus.
Angus beef. Alright, I
Were we
think...
too subtle? Were we too subtle with Frank and Angus? Did we in fact have to include our cut fighter Kobe?
Alright, I think... Actually, what numbers is Martin even putting up against this idiot? Not terrible.
You could go.
I'm gonna put him on the pillar. I will.
Yeah, that'll be 0.
But I'm gonna soften with Nick first. Man, I want to plug the gap here with Nick. What's it gonna take from 3? I'll take the 3.
Are you scared of the Myrmidon FP?
Yes, I
Is he
am.
gonna-
I'm terrified by the Eastern swords.
He's gonna fuck up Nick.
He gave Nick a paper cut. This is why we gave Nick health. Right through the face.
Come on, good level, good level, good level.
That's what Martin needs. He needs speed, but that's what Martin needs.
Yeah, but how's he doing stat-wise, though?
He's doing all right. He's about average.
Went right over your head, huh?
I guess so.
You see, speed is a nickname for methamphetamine, a drug that really fucks you up.
I did not.
Thanks, Crow. That's very helpful information.
Am I letting this thief open the door?
I would.
Yeah, I'll keep him alive for one more turn. Fuck him up, Lily. Fucked up. I forget if this guy tries to steal, but I'm pretty sure he just goes for the door.
You know, I think he prioritizes the chest,
I'm
but
going
yeah.
to... Yeah, I'll just, No, I can move... I can safely move Rowan up 2 spaces. And I think I'll heal him, too. Oh, the archer moves first, so the archer doesn't actually get to leave. If Kate was up there, I could steal the lockpick, but that's boring. That's exciting. God, Fia needs help.
If only you had some method of granting her extra HP.
Nah, seems pointless, or seems useless. I guess it will never be. Honestly, she really doesn't need the steel axe right now. Because now I'll have Rowan come over and grab the door key and open the door. Hi, Beatrice. Please come and heal. Fia. And now Fia can go up the stairs and attack some folks. Shall we give her the luck already? I think so. Why not? Be dodgy.
Finally, Athas, somebody who understands what I'm saying. FP likes to play this... FP likes to take the scenic route. He wants to make sure that you see every
Good
single
Nick
one
level.
of those
Good Nick
animations. Are you not going to let him open the chest for me?
No, because the the archer inside has a chest key. I don't remember if there's money in that chest or not.
Oh, that's true. If it's money, you'll lose it. So that's actually genuinely probably the right call.
Yeah, this is fine. It's like Martin's got the defense. I could longbow this guy instead. That's even better.
Well, if you do
It
that,
is
you
not
can't
being
open
set
chest
to.
this turn.
It is not being set to max. This is honestly, like, I hadn't set it to max because I'm just used to not having it on max for the purposes of event testing. Decent level, Lily. Good. The purposes of event testing, making sure that, like, the events run at the right speed, and I just did not change it. I'm just used to playing it with the... I never really liked how everybody zooms around. I think it looks very silly. I never like it. I don't know. Personal choices. Martin, heal yourself. Why is Martin so slow?
I probably would have moved him up to the pillar for that, but that's fine.
I still can.
Do it.
I wanted the mages to go after Thea. I wanted to give her the fights. Because she's actually turning out pretty well.
You know what? That's true. FP is giving us the cinematic version of Awful Emblem.
I wrote out how much vulnerability.
Whereas if you were watching my stream, everything would be set to max speed and there would be no animations. It would be go, go, go.
Well, Angus got speed.
Oh, wow, look at that.
That's not what I expected.
Impressive, actually.
That's right, those gentlemen are here now. Also moved up. Yeah, 25% speed, that's all he got. And the HP.
Yeah, but that's actually good, because
No,
he'll
it
get
is.
1 billion points of everything else.
Yeah, no, it is good. Lances. Alright, what are you guys doing to Thea? How bad is this? 11s? I don't like it.
Yeah, but they'll have 34%.
I can move. No, but I can move. I can move
pillar.
these guys up in front.
The Arctic's free in front, please. Please, Ty.
Also, remember there's a... Well, I guess you probably don't have to show it off now, but there is the talk conversation between Judith and Beatrice.
I might, but there's the money. Okay, so this was not the chest with money. Oh, that's the barrier staff in there. That's right. Giving you the tools to fight Hans, who is
Wow.
kind of scary. He's like a little scary. I think we made him a little less scary, but he used to be fairly.
I think it's the throne that makes him scary.
Yeah,
really.
the
We
throne more than
decreased-
anything.
I know we-
He himself is not much worse than Thea, basically.
We did decrease the throne bonuses at one point. We turned down the resistance, I think. It's only like 3 points instead of 5 now. Oh yeah, that's the Elixir Knight. We don't have HP bars. We tried patching HP bars on the day before we shipped, and doing so slowed the game down to a crawl. We immediately threw them out. Maybe there's a better version of it. We did not.
There might
have
be
it.
a better version of it. I think our version that we tried is an old.
I would not be
variant
surprised if it was really
But
old.
also, I think they're fucking ugly as shit. So you know what?
I've never really liked seeing them there.
Dropping raw truths.
The other thing that I know people were like is that, oh, we don't have the modular... Like, we've got the modular display installed because you can see the item that's equipped, but we don't have all the rest of the stats showing, and I'm like, that's too much information. I hate how it all looks.
FP, why can't you show me every single important stat that they have at all times on every single unit?
Well, you see, I don't want to.
Something, implement the skill system.
Fuck you.
Well, you see, I don't want to. Oh, the French pound cake. 1 pound flour, eggs, butter, sugar, vanilla extract, chopped pecans, and chopped maraschino cherries. That's pound cake back on the menu.
That is indeed a pound cake.
By definition.
As in, it will do a pounding on your stomach if you try to eat it.
Yeah, the skill system, like, fundamentally, it's fine. I understand why people like it, but I, personally, don't care for it. So, and I think that the fact that so many of the interesting things that you can do with this game, like, require it, is a really strange
It's a bit
decision.
annoying.
Like, it's like, oh, you need more weapon locks? Oh, you just use a skill system for that.
I understand that the
What does that
idea
have to
behind
do with
the
the fucking skill system?
Well, I understand that like what it is that the skill system kind of added a whole bunch of stuff to like hooks for the game to allow.
Sure.
But yeah, I get it. It is annoying that there's a lot of good resources that are locked behind it if you choose not to use it. I feel like I've seen the community kind of coming back around on it though, like going back to no skill system as like not plan, but just as a decision. This guy.
Once again, you're welcome, Fire Emblem
Like-
hacking community. We saved your ass again.
But yeah, like we
I'm gonna
at
put
least got
Ferris up here and let
fir-
him get attacked by 3 guys. That's
They
not
say
Ferris.
first we shamed you into making actual good hacks, and now we're shaming you into stop using the skill system.
You can thank us later.
like we did get uniquely blessed by the fact that like the exact number of like PRF weapons that we needed locked lined up exactly with the number of slots we had in the game to lock them with. So
Oh yeah, for sure. Like there were some very nice coincidences that meant that we did not have to dive into that kind of thing. But you know. Yeah, like I said, I think my personal favorite implementation of skills is the FE9 system. But, like, I would not... Like, if you must have a personal skill and, you know, slots and whatnot, like the modern Fire Emblems do, I do think Engage did it the best. And that's in large part because it drastically cuts you down. It's like, no, you get 2. That's all you get, so you better fucking make them count.
I've told this story a few times, but Fates. I played Fates up for a while. I was enjoying myself. I played it until about like chapter 20 or so, at which point somebody pointed out to me that you can go into the street pass, the spot pass stuff that people were doing, and you could like beat their maps and then get a skill as a reward for beating them. And I completely ruined my game by doing so. I was like, oh, I can patch up all the problems that people have, and I have ruined all the fun I was having. And I stopped. I never picked it up again.
Which Fates were you playing?
Conquest.
Yeah, I can see how that would do it.
Yeah, it was just like, damn, I ruined this shit for myself. Hello. Damn, I don't even need the steel lance for that guy. 16 HP!
Conquest is a very silly game where it's like if you play it in the exact way that they want you to play it, it's phenomenal. And if you attempt to do anything else, it just becomes this miserable fucking slog.
Because, like, I was using Charlotte on there, and, like, I was enjoying using her, but yeah, she has real problems with hit. And I got, like, a skill for her that's, like, plus 40 hit on attack initiation. Like, you have to initiate. And it's like, well, that patches her up, and now there's nothing interesting about her to, like, there's no trade-offs with her any longer.
Conquest maps, I think, it's kind of double-edged, because, like, on one hand, they do, in fact, have some of the best maps. Like Conquest 10 is definitely the best map in that entire game, and possibly the best defense map of the entire series. But then, also, there's so many chapters that are just... they're just bad. Nobody likes Kitsune Hell. That is a fucking terrible chapter. Nobody likes Fuga's Wild Ride. It's just awful. And a lot of those chapters are like fucking back to back to back. Like that whole stretch, there's the fucking stairway.
Alright, we got the talk with Beatrice. Beatrice, what are you doing here?
Like, I've
for
been
the
here
love
for
of...
the last... yeah.
Don't you
There.
dare! Don't you dare, Crow! You let this happen.
Finally, I've had enough of that dingy cell to last a lifetime. How long did they have you in there? 4 hours, Richter. I was in there for 4 hours. So, a friend of yours? In a manner of speaking, we travel in the same social circles. Enough talk. They will pay for this indignity. She seems spirited. That's an understatement. My wife. My future canonical wife.
Mm-hmm. The 4 hours line was that was the skeleton key for Beatrice.
I think so. That
Yeah,
little
you're
conversation.
welcome, my baby.
That little conversation tells everybody exactly who Beatrice is. Like, that's like 90% of her. Right there.
Right there, yes. That conversation, you already know 90% of what you need to know about Beatrice right there. And it's beautiful. I love her.
She's a lot of fun.
There's not many characters that are, like, very definitively mine. But that's one of them. Beatrice is my baby.
She seems funny. She is in her own way.
Mm-hmm. And like great like real character development for her too. Like probably like like after Richter and Judith, she is functionally our third protagonist.
Kind of. She's an
I would
important
give that
character.
Cassandra more than before I would give it to Beatrice.
I think I would too. Oh right, Nick gained 2 levels of...
They're both kind of about the same, like, in terms of how relevant they are to the story. But...
I'd like to point out that Nick has gained strength and magic and speed each level so far. So he's doing well for himself.
But yeah, no, I agree with you there, like, especially because, like, Cassandra definitely was one of the overall winners in terms of, like, where she started in the version 1 of the story compared to where she ends in this version.
Well, I mean, she died in the fucking first verse. She was the villain of Act 1.
Yeah, she was...
Yeah.
She was... That whole thing came around because when we redid the story, so like this is all old story that has no bearing on the current thing, so there's no like plot spoilers here or whatever. But yeah, the original version of the hack had Cassandra being the bad guy at the end of chapter 9, which was the end of the first act of the game at the time. And yeah, she kind of got scapegoated into being the bad guy for the thing. Like, kind of wrong place,
I mean,
wrong time, sort of.
I like what we were trying to do at the time, because the idea was that we were going for sort of like a, you know, people are acting on imperfect information, and you kind of get to a point, and then, because in the original plot, instead of, you know, is basically what happened is Theodore was poisoned, and he died. right?
Yeah.
And what the reasoning for it was basically like, okay, well, who would have a motive to kill the Emperor? Especially somebody who and it kind of got into Cassandra's head. They're like, okay, well, Richter doesn't have a great relationship with his father, and also he's been ignoring the war councils and just kind of immediately bailed and left without seeing him at all. And there were seeds of suspicion, and then like later on, you would fight. I forget if you fought Cedric in chapter 6.
You did. You
did fight him.
You killed him in 6? Yeah, no, you killed him. No, you did, because remember, Beatrice was going to be a bad guy too.
No, but what happened with that was one way or another, you had an encounter with Cedric in chapter 6, and he took the poison as well, and he was like, ha ha ha, yeah, I killed the Emperor, but guess what, buddy? You just killed me, because I'm taking the same poison, so it's on your hands now. And that was the impetus where Cassandra was basically convinced that, Richter must have done this, because now the same poison has been used to kill Cedric, and Richter was just there to see Cedric. And so that was how she kind of got locked into being the villain of Act 1.
Thinking about it again, like, we would have rewritten it to be better, but that idea, just on its own, is not terrible. Like, that's
what I'm saying. I like the idea. The execution that we had at the time was absolutely not it. But there was something there. I think that if it's the sort of thing that I think if we had attempted that now, like, if that somehow came up in, like, Act 4 of the version we actually shipped, I think we could have executed on it so much better.
Yeah.
But that was the theory at the time.
And so what ended up happening is that one, that triggered Beatrice to, like, set out for revenge. And 2, Cassandra was now the boss of the first act. And we never got past that. We started doing a little bit of Act 2 stuff. There's a map. There are a couple maps that were straight up cut from the original version that we never managed to rework into here. Which, every now and then you got to do that.
Because basically, like, when it came to Cassandra, I was given the original version of like the first version of the script, and reading through it, she was one of the characters that stuck out the most to me. Like, I actually like this version of Cassandra. I think there was something very much workable. So she kind of became like,
more magic.
Like, so basically, like, salvaging Cassandra, especially when we decided Cassandra would be a party member and playable, like, it kind of became one of my little submissions to just try to salvage her and develop her as much as I could.
There was a lot of, how would she... No. There was a lot of, like, well, there's a very, like, reasonable... It's really reasonable that she would, like, not die in a rewritten plot.
Yeah.
So...
the rewritten plot would basically be, like, Cedric would survive to continue being an asshole later on, and Cassandra would survive, and you'd be able to convince her of the truth, and she would be like, oh, okay, we need to punish the real people who are responsible for this.
But then we kind of got rid of the whole poisoning plot to begin with, and changed how the main story kind of works as we lead up to the end of Act 1 here. Or we're in mid-Act 1 right now, but yeah. It's, Oh, I could have put some stuff away. Could have thrown the rope into storage. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting to see how it all changed because, well, it had to. Like, we changed a lot of the main plot. Like, up to about chapter 3 is the same, but then everything after that, we just kind of...
I'd say 4 didn't change much.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I think 5 is probably the part where we started making bigger changes. Although I admit I don't remember a ton about original Chapter 5.
That was
Was that the Delphus map that we
It
reused
was.
for like 22?
Yeah. Yep.
We did not reuse. Oh, no. That was 6. 6 is the Delphus map. The actual inside Delphus map.
But yeah, no,
No,
5 is...
It was the one before. It was the one before that.
Yeah, it was just like It was just like a random
didn't-
map. We had. It's functionally like our chapter 21 now, but
Yeah,
it
that's
was,
what I was saying. Like
the map itself did not survive. We did not keep
Yeah.
that one at all.
But yeah, this chapter is definitely the one that I remember as, okay, we're effectively starting the brand new plot here compared to, because, like, hell, like, just Beatrice showing up in this map, period, is, like, that's the first real big diversion from the original script.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Like, I think the impetus was basically, okay, we made Paula non-playable because she was originally supposed to be your troubadour, like your second healer after Nick, and so
Yeah.
we were like, okay, we need someone who can fill the troubadour role, and I think just in the discussion that sort of, like, was around the time-ish that I joined, we were like, okay, well, you know, fuck it, why don't we just make Beatrice an actual playable character and put her on the team?
Well, because
And
the thing
like-
was, the original version was going to have her be playable, but you were going to have to encounter her 3 times across the course of the game and
Oh.
fight her every time. And she eventually would come around, and you would
So we
would
basically...
I think
go
I
back.
think the idea you would in the original plot you would have recruited her when you went back to Delphus and like
Right.
what would have been Act 3, I guess.
That sounds right, yeah.
So we did the Rorik speedrun on her, basically.
Also, I was playing, I noticed in Chapter 1, if you take Nick to Paula's house, Rorik shows up in that scene. I forgot that we did that.
Yeah, I think when I was doing the
Good
the
Beatrice
text
level.
rework for it... Yeah, when I was doing the text rework for Act 1, I was like, you know, fuck it, Rorik should just show up in the house convos.
Is he in all of them?
Yeah, he's in both the Judith and Nick ones. I don't think he's in the generic one. I think that's just Paula.
That makes sense. I did not realize that he was in the Judith one. Anyway, I did that so I can steal the elixir.
Yeah, it was basically the thought was just, okay, just give him a tiny bit more presence in the game for mild spoilers. What is coming, I suppose.
Let's see. Who ended up with the barrier staff? It was Lily. There you go. And who wants the kill on this night? We'll give it to Beatrice. She deserves it.
She does deserve it. Beat that man to death with your staff.
Martin can double this guy because he's holding a heavy spear.
No way, that's the intro to Chapter 17.
It's true.
God. Another great character who will be showing up eventually that we're not going to talk about for, again, spoiler's sake.
Yeah, like, we're not going to go into the actual plot stuff here because, well, I want people to play the game. Like, we wrote a shitload of words, but, like, I think they're good words? I don't know. I might be biased.
Pretty good words, I think.
Yep. Like,
I want to
has
see
been-
someone's review of this game just say, the words are pretty good.
I mean, that has been, like, the universal feedback we've gotten so far, is like, oh, the plot is really good and the characters are really great.
Paris should
like,
not be anywhere near that fight coming up. What do we got? He's got 15. We got barrier staff. We've got killing edge. 40 avoid. Yeah, that's the hard part, isn't it?
Yeah. Like, again, I might also be insanely biased as well, but, like, I really fucking love this whole damn cast.
I like most of the cast.
Wow, I
There's
can't
a
believe you
few
throw I can't believe you throw Dalton under the bus like that.
Dalton is one of the worst characters.
Alright, let me see this real fast. 66.
God, I don't even know who is my least favorite character in this cast.
He's fast.
That's a good question.
She's getting, like, good speed here, and she still can't double him.
I think, unironically, I would actually say Dalton.
Dalton's up there. I think we sort of saved Vernon. I think Vernon
was saved, yeah.
Yeah, Vernon pre-rewrite was definitely up there as one of the worst characters.
Who was the character we had the Lily was like the least. We had the least idea of what to do with her for ages.
Yeah, Lily just didn't really have a character at all, was the problem.
This ain't
Like,
great.
that's the thing is, like,
what I'm going with.
It's like, she's...
Just
I'll let you do the,
interrupting
never
his
mind.
nap. Away with you. Yeah.
But yeah, like, Lily was, like, billed as, okay, Judith's best friend, and then we just kind of never had them interact ever again until, like, intermission 1.
Yeah, they didn't interact that much.
Like, honestly, Clover reads more as Judith's best friend than Lily ever does. Because, like, that was also, like...
I think as much as I appreciate the effort that Blast went through for him, Simon is also up there.
Yeah, I can see that. So,
Like,
Simon
he was considered a boring character intentionally,
Like,
but
he's
yes.
kind of deliberately boring, but,
Like-
like, you know, that doesn't make him not boring.
Well, it's
it
good to
doesn't
know
help that he's...
it's good to know that Nick. Hans can't really do much to Nick. May as well have
Wow,
Nick
you
be.
mean your Magic Yagen against the Mage Boss is a good choice?
Yeah.
You're killing it, FP.
These are the tactical tips we're here for.
God, I'm gonna be so glad to be done with this. And you.
No, wait, not like that!
Does the titular awful emblem show up at any point? I don't think we have. There's nothing in this game that is a fire emblem
Nope.
or an awful emblem.
That's what we should have done as the last line of dialogue. Instead of what we did, it should have been Ferris turning to the camera and being like, "Hey, you're the awful emblem."
Oh god, no! Get out! We had the amazing restraint to never once drop the title anywhere in the fucking hack, so...
I don't even know how we would.
I mean,
Yeah,
like-
it's pretty much impossible given the title that we have.
I mean, the only way that I can think of just quickly workshopping it in my mind is, like, make it a plot point that, like, okay, like, when Richter comes back to the mainland, like, okay, like, they reveal, like, the banner of, like, the rebellion or the revolution or something, and just, like, Ferris' offhand is like, "Cool, that's one awful emblem, huh?"
Or yeah.
Yeah, no, it would have to be, like,
It
a
would have to
remark
be
about somebody's crest or something.
Like, extremely contrived. God, this guy's a fuck. Why did we do this? Why did we make him so fast? We've nerfed him at least once. What a dick.
Like, this is like how every one of my runs through Chapter 5 goes. It's just everyone
Hans is
just
a fucking bitch.
Yeah, just, like, literally everyone lining up to try and punch Hans off the fucking throne. And he's like, no, you can't hit me.
Hang on.
Awful emblem is a sword only effective against gates. Thanks.
No, it actually is, in fact, as hard as FP is making it look right now.
Well, let's see if we can killing edge this guy.
Nope.
Well, one more try. Well, she can hit.
I'm sorry, this is very funny to me because Hans is not that hard.
No, he's not. He's not hard. He's just annoying.
No, don't get me. You're getting very unlucky here, to be crystal clear. But also, Hans is not this hard.
Hell yeah!
He's not. Again, it's. I forgot we had stupid soundboards.
It's the last time we're going to use this server. Might as well get them all out of the way tonight.
Where's the duck?
Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah.
One more for old time's sake.
Heals? Anybody heals? Anyone want to heal? Sure, I'll give heal.
Wow, I can't believe that Crow just demonetized this stream. What the fuck?
Who uses that horn? Wretched man. Can you believe he was going to ransom me back to father? Baron Cedric, how is he? Is he safe? As far as I know, he was at court. I had received a message asking me to join him about a week ago. Only you had. You were unlucky. You were lucky we were here. Why were you here anyway? What's going on? Who were these ruffians? Well, to keep things brief... Well, that was fun.
2 hours later.
I'll suppose I'll take my leave. Hold it. You were pretty good back there. You didn't have to tell us about this, but you did anyway. We could use someone with your, skill set. How would you like to join us? Well, I'm glad you trust me at least, but what about Lord Noodle Arms? If you just wanted to rob us, we left you many openings. I'll vouch for you with Prince Richter if you're willing to stay. Wait, the Prince Richter? Richter? Duke of Thessalon, only son of Emperor Theodore and heir to the throne? Well, that changes everything. Well, someone's well-informed. Here's my bi-weekly rates, and a partial list of all the martial arts I'm trained in. Just in case you missed a scheduled payment. I guess you redid that, too. I don't remember that line.
Yep.
Let's see what we can do for you.
It read way clunkier in the other version, so...
Niceans? How dreadful. If only I'd known, I'd have stayed in Delphus with Bertrand. Father left him in charge when he rode for Athens City. We have to warn him. That might not be possible, Beatrice, I'm sorry. I'm afraid the main bulk of their forces are before us now. The road ahead is dangerous. And the road behind us is no better. I'm Judith, by the way, acting commander of these forces. Lady Beatrice, heir of Delphus, a pleasure. But on to other matters. Richter, I was traveling with an entourage. We were separated when they brought me here. They may still be alive. I'm sorry, but we're already behind in losing time. We cannot... My lord... Please, Richter. I couldn't live with myself if they were to perish for my sake.
Get side-quested into
Fuck
oblivion,
these guys.
asshole.
Very well. Do you know where they went? They had a camp nearby. We were brought to it on the way here. But they continued here with me and left the others behind. Then we make for the camp.
You know, I appreciate that FP's going for this.
Jesus Christ,
I
man.
mean, this is where you get the Beatrice backstory. So.
No, he's saying, "Oh, I'm surprised he's going for the 5X. It's a tougher chapter." How good of him! How good of him to be learning.
Wow. Do you hear these motives that are being just pressed upon me?
The camp is over the hill. I'm sure of it. Alright, wait a second. Before we rush in blindly, we should think about this. What's there to consider? My men are right there. We sneak around back, catch the enemy by surprise, then rout the lot of them. And free the prisoners, yes? Somewhere in there, yes, of course. A suggestion, perhaps? We need something to distract them first. Agreed. We send a small squad through the front. While they're occupied, Beatrice and I will... Of course, I like it. We'll crush them between us. And there she goes again. You did agree to this, my lord.
And Beatrice wants to skip right to the killing.
Good, we're here. Let's have at them, then. Hold it. We need to wait for the signal. Very well. There are so many rules to combat, aren't there? My father would never believe I'm here doing this. Who is your father, anyway? You mean you don't know? How sheltered are you? My father is none other than Baron Cedric of Delphus. Cedric? You mean the deposed Lord of Thessalon? Excuse you? My father was not deposed like some base villain. Our land was stolen from us unjustly by the Emperor. Also, his son could have a parcel to play with. But you seem to get along with Prince Richter just fine. Why wouldn't we? He wasn't the one who robbed us of our lands. Richter and I have been friends since we were children. Not that father ever approved. Can't say that sounds out of character. And what, pray tell, do you mean by that? There's the signal. Story time's over. What? No, we're not done.
I'm sorry, Beatrice, but we are in fact done.
Yes, we are. Tiny map.
Tiny map, tiny teams.
Tiny map, tiny team. Kate is not coming along for the fight. All the times I've done this,
see,
I think...
FP, Ogre Tail here knows it. See, I suffer enough. You're not allowed to...
Bullshit. Don't be mean. Yeah, no. Tiny Tim's Tiny Pies. Tiny teams, tiny time. Yeah.
Teeny tiny teams.
Big Ron's Big Pies. No, times I've played this map, it actually pays to have Nick, like, on one side and Beatrice on the other for double heal. Like, yeah, Nick will be pulling attack duty, but having two healers is actually really nice.
Yeah, that's usually the way I get through it.
Let's see, then. I want to say that, like, what? Ferris is actually not a great choice here, because there's, like, one or two anti-armor.
Ferris is Ferris is good for, like, 80% of this map, and then the boss has an armor slayer. Specifically, in case you brought Ferris.
Yeah. Yeah. These guys have some poison too, so you gotta be a little careful. Who had the antitoxin, and who is most likely to get hit with it?
Yeah, Rowan had it.
Yeah. Okay, Kate is not coming along for the map. This is not really her place. Keeping Nick. Lily is probably good because the pegs are on here. I want Fia for sure.
Yeah, that Shaver's gonna come in handy.
It's a lot of... Hang on, let me check the map again. It's a lot of... There's, like, no axes on the map, so swords are not, like... Swords are not a high priority at all.
Like, Ferris is genuinely a good choice. You just want to keep him away from the boss.
Yeah. I'm thinking he might be better than Rowan here, just for sustainability. I was thinking about Angus though, because there's a lot of axes on the map, or not a lot of lances on the map. Martin is he's like, I think he's on his averages kinda, but man, I've had Martins that are anything but average. And it kinda stinks that I don't have a better Martin right now. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, we hear it, alright.
Having fun.
She's laughing at your terrible Martin.
Ah, yes, yes.
Understandable.
I think I'm going to pull Martin from this and use Angus instead. Does that seem reasonable? Let me check the map. Angus would probably be good on the right side here. But we already got, well, 2 axes. Maybe it would be best to have Fia over here. She's doing really well for herself right now. Yeah, I think between Beatrice and Fia, they can probably... Or not Beatrice, Judith and Fia, they can probably clean up the right side really easily and take care of whatever reinforcements come out. Poison stuff. I know this is also... Some of these guys, yeah. Varus, I think, will get the antitoxin. Where do I want him? I can lure some of these guys out here, slap them in this forest. Maybe I don't want Angus over here. There's actually a lot of swords on this side of the map. Yeah, I think I'm going to switch them out again. I'm going to put... I think Rowan is maybe a better choice than Martin right now. He's certainly faster. He's also stronger. Wow, wait, Rowan is 7 or 8 base strength. Shit, I didn't realize Rowan had gotten so strong so fast. Okay. We'll put, yeah, Rowan down here. Should be fine. And probably pop in, take out these guys. Yeah, I think that'll do. Items. Anything to trade around? Oh, Martin's got the javelin that Rowan that Barrett would normally have. God, my door is squeaky.
Get some WD-40.
That sounds like shit for a landlord to do.
Tell your landlord to get some WD-40.
I think this will do. Yeah, because we're not bringing... I'm not bringing any swords. Alright. I'm satisfied there. Commander Isabel, enemies to the west. We're under attack. Athenian soldiers? Here? How did they even find us? Fine, have at them. By your command. I don't know about Athenian soldiers. We're just... Oh, Fia, you are doing quite well for yourself. No need to attack from inside there, though. I'd put Judith in there instead. But this guy doesn't move, right? No. So I want Judith actually to be approaching. Oh, 2 damage. This Fia will make Ty proud.
I mean, she's here, making Ty proud.
Yes. This Fia is making Ty proud. Oh, where is that? Yeah, there it is. Alright, and then on this side, I think I don't really want the... I don't really want the soldier to be stuck up in the trees, but I guess it doesn't matter. I was just thinking whether or not I can have him come to me instead. Do this, and then Lily can get the other guy. Good level, Rowan. He wants those even stats.
Once again, blessed by the RNG.
Yep. Oh, yeah, no, we can do it. 12x2. I mean, I guess if I'm getting 83 on him anyway, it doesn't really matter if this guy jumps into the forest in one turn, so... He's already in the forest. I'll do this, and then I'll run Ferris up with his Steel Lance and try to take this guy out in one turn. Wow, why does this guy get 20 HP when the last map, the Myrmidon had 16? That guy's been bulking up.
He's probably using the Nicaea one hard.
Oh, that's right. Missed. But I didn't. Ambulance has been called. Rowan is turning out like he usually does. Monstrous. Oh. Surprising hit. He does have the antitoxin, though. What are we looking at here? This is Saber. There's a Saber here. And Isabel does move. That's right. And nowhere I can really place Fia in a forest that isn't going to be covered by like three different angles. Ew. Time to poison Judith. I should have used Fia. Oh, she's Angie.
Pointless crit. You couldn't have done that on the first hit, Judith?
I forget what the conditions on the people are. Do they just survive the map, or do we actually have to talk? I think we have to talk.
I think you
Yeah.
just talk to them, and then they were like,
I think they
"See
just
ya."
stay there now. I don't think they run off anymore because we ran into problems with them running off. I can't recall.
No, I think it's they run off because we ran into problems with them staying there. Like, you get the item by talking to them, and then I think
I
it just...
forgot to get a Thunder Tome out of the inventory. I'll grab it from Judith, like, next turn or something.
Like, there was some weird, dumb, like, math calculation between, like, oh, like, if they all survive the map, you get the item, and then we were like, no,
Yeah.
screw that.
It was a pain. Oh, that's right, they run off and give it to you on map now. Because
Yeah.
that was right. We were having trouble, it just randomly, like, stopped giving the item I want to... these guys are on the same range. I don't want her armor slaying Ferris. I don't know what the calculation is. What is it? It's going to be the attack times 3 first? No.
No, it's weapon might times 3.
Weapon might times 3. Armor slay. So 27.
Plus her strength is 36.
24 and probably get doubled, so yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, Ferris doesn't go anywhere near that. So Ferris would have to come down here. Let's see. I'll use Lily to attract the peg. We'll attack from here. Aw, damn it. I wanted to pull Rowan upwards and antitoxin him. I guess I can just whatever. I'll just burn a physic, it's fine. Where can I move him to? Yeah, I can cover physic in that day at that range. Or I'll just physic him first. Again, 2-tile range physic. A friend told me he bought a weird puzzle game called Ooh. I've heard of that. It seems like a weird game.
I streamed it last week.
Ooh? Yo, you did?
Yeah. We finished Pipistrello, so we're like, alright, we're gonna try this other thing out. And then we played the entire thing in like 2.5 hour session.
Oh, huh.
It's very good.
Wait, Shaver's not effective against
No.
like
that's
pegs,
Elwind.
no?
No, we didn't do that. Just Elwind. We didn't make all the wind magic do it.
No, I got you.
Couple... Wow, this Cavalier did not spawn in with much strength at all. Who can these guys talk to? Judith or Beatrice? I think?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was originally supposed to just be Beatrice, but we were like, no, that's dumb. Just give you options. Like, especially since we made Beatrice a defend unit for this chapter.
Yeah. I guess... I was trying to think if I can kill both of these guys in one turn, and I can, but I would have to not talk to... Well, no, I can just do this. I'll do Sagaris on this guy, and then be able to step in and hit the archer. We're getting the Judith that doesn't want strength. She'll take the damage and... Oh wait, can she... Oh yeah, she... Well, if she gets hit here, I'll just... If she gets hit, I'll just burn the turn healing her with Beatrice, and then talk to the people next turn. We're not ending the map this turn anyway. Okay. Because the shaman is gonna come on over. Actually, healing... Oh no. I was gonna say healing Fia will put Beatrice in the range of the shaman, which is fine. It's not like a problem for her, but actually no, it won't be in the range. Well, she had a good first level. That one, not so much. Lily's doing okay for herself. Sorry, I'll stop watching. It's the Judiths I get. Sorry.
See, I don't have to stop watching because we haven't gotten to Act 2 yet.
Yeah. Alright, I want Ferris... It doesn't matter if Ferris gets hit by this attack. Actually, I'm gonna get doubled anyway. Just hit for strong. This guy's going to Fia, this guy's going to Ferris. And then, probably Rowan is my best choice against Isabel herself. I could pull her, but I'll do it next turn when I have a better position, I think. I didn't run the math. He would have actually killed with iron. Alright, so Judith attacks these guys. Fia will also attack one. This guy will attack one of the two of them. Probably Fia if I position it correctly. So yeah, Fia will definitely kill... Yeah, even with fire. Okay. I understand the sequencing. And then I do this, and it will actually block him from attacking Judith instead. More speed. Actually not gaining as much skill as I thought. Alright, and then... Oh, he's probably going to attack Beatrice, actually, come to think of it.
Yeah, probably.
Lady Beatrice, you're safe. Quickly, take the others and run. Of course, but what of you, milady? I'm staying here to fight. Worry not, I can take care of myself. Then please, take this with you. We managed to hide it from the Nicaeans. You honor me. My thanks to you. Now run, all of you. By your leave, then. Oh, we didn't actually run them off the side of the map. Doesn't matter. Okay, this guy... Yeah, we'll try once more with Ferris to hit. There we go. And then I'll put Rowan in the forest and pull Isabel with. Alright. No speed, but that's Ferris. I want him here. Yeah. Oh. Maybe Beatrice has too much res.
I mean, it's also true Beatrice has too much Riz as well.
She's got too much something.
Where did you come from? There shouldn't be any Athenians left here. Hell yeah, Rowan. Double. Double. 1 second before victory. Let's take some poison. A little bit extra healing in there. Good. I gotta go shopping next chapter if I keep playing this. Alright. And we'll let Rowan have this kill as well. Gotta get the last huff of poison. This was supposed to be a simple conquest. Are they ever that simple?
I mean, they were sold on it being a simple conquest.
Rowan doesn't need HP, he just needs to get stronger. Are you wounded? Is everyone alright? A few bumps and bruises, but we're fine, milady. Thank heavens, you must return to Delphus with haste. Find Bertrand and tell him to rally the troops. Father left Delphus in his care, he must defend it. Nicaea will be upon our borders as soon as well. You're not coming with us? I shall continue to the capital with Richter and Lady Judith. We have to inform my father and the Emperor of what is happening. If that is your will, then. Thank you, my lady. Please be safe. We will make... we'll make for Delphus with all haste. I'm firing my editor.
Fuck.
You're free!
Yay!
Thank you. Mirna be with you. And you as well, my lady. Lady Judith, you have my thanks. Now, what was that about my father? Oh, I meant no offense, just that... well, your father was... Speak your mind, please. I know you must have your own version of how things went down. However, well, he certainly made a lot of people's lives miserable during his rule. I remember my parents up late at night worrying about the taxman's arrival. And we were some of the better off common rabble, as he'd put it. Things were tight for everyone. Not to mention his soldiers having free run of the smaller villages. I remember no such things. My father would never tolerate such abhorrent conduct. Like I said, Lady Beatrice, please. Ask anyone in Thessalon and they'll tell you the same story. Richter may have his faults, but for some folks he's the best thing to happen in a long time. My father kept Thessalon safe for decades. It was the most stable and prosperous province in Athenia before what, exactly? You stay out of this. This is between Judith and me. I don't even know what this is about. Don't just stand there, Richter. Defend my father from this loathsome slander. He did what he did, Beatrice. His victims... Victims? I'm sorry, Beatrice, but the truth can be painful sometimes. Cedric may have kept you sheltered from the world, but some of us had to fight to get where we are. Liar! Enough. This conversation is over. Your personal grievances can wait until after we reach the capital. Fine. We continue marching in the morning. Good night. Good gods above, what am I even doing? Leading from behind, from the look of it. Those two will keep butting heads until you do something about it. Yes, but what? Give them some time to cool off. My daughter's headstrong, but she always comes around. Eventually. Judith's sure, but Beatrice has never been one to let a grudge go. Runs in the family, I suppose. Anyway, it's time we all got some rest. What's your take on all this, Paula? My daughter spoke the truth, but you know that. However, I don't believe in attacking a child for the sins of her father. I'll speak with Judith about that later tonight. As for me, I'm content to never think about that man again if I don't have to. Thank you, Paula. I shall think on this. Castle Athen. A lot of greenies. It's worse than I feared, Your Grace. Thessalon is lost. Impossible. What force could overthrow an Athenian province so fast? Nicaea, that's who. And what of Richter? What of my son? Where is he? Missing, Your Grace. His castle was attacked, but it seems he managed to escape. After that, the trail was lost. If the prince is dead, then I will make Torvald regret thinking he could ever set foot on our soil. But until then, I will not entertain the thought Richter has perished. My scouts saw the remnants of a battle near Falnor. The village remains, but the people have disappeared. It's possible they evacuated, but I can't say for certain. And things look even grimmer the farther north they go. Barubas and Amphisa have been put to the torch. Kopos nearly suffered a similar fate, and all of Delphus is under siege. Yeah, I see that.
Too many M's there in similar.
It appears High King Torvald seeks revenge for his father's defeat. Can we expect any support from Darvos or Orexia? Doubtful, Your Grace. Orexia has been stubbornly neutral in world affairs for decades.
Yeah, we're getting all the proper nouns out.
They wouldn't care if Myrna snapped in twain, lest it disturb their prayers and studies. As for Darvos, would you really trust this land of sellswords to ride to our aid? Moreover, Torvald's forces would have marched clean through Orexia to get here. Bald Marcus. I doubt anyone is even left there to answer the call to aid. What about the mainland? We have a long-standing treaty with the Varisteni. Surely the Commonwealth won't stand by as we are overrun on their doorstep. The Niceans will be at the capital long before we could even get a ship away. And last I heard, the majority of the Commonwealth army was halfway around the world anyway. If Caesar... What did we say? It was Caesar?
I think we landed on Caesar.
Caesar, is it one of those depends? Oh, no, I know what it is. It depends on who's talking.
Yeah.
If Caesar Nicodemus even deigned to acknowledge our plea, then we stand alone. General Sigmund, man the defenses. Defend the city with your life. Gladly, the Niceans will break against our walls. As for the rest of you, prepare for battle. It will take all our might to emerge from this alive. Nicaea marches once again. Let us ride to meet them. I am going to play the intro of 6 and then call it for a night, because this is about the point where, like, the plot kind of kicks in full, and, one, it's getting late for me, and two, if you are interested in this hack, this is a good place to call it, so that the intrigue is there.
Yeah, this is where most of our baddies show up, so, yeah, here we go.
Enjoy the sneak preview. Huh, would you look at that, Pietro? A week and a half and we're already at the capital gates. And you doubted me. So it seems, Grigori, how does this mess of fiefdoms have the gall to call themselves an empire? It was hardly worth the effort, no glory to it at all. We should just burn it all and go home. You just can't appreciate the machinations it took to get this far. It wasn't easy getting that fool of a noble to cooperate. And where is this noble of yours? Coming to open the gates for us? Should we lay out a carpet for him? Oh, I know. I'll summon the wine bearers and the royal orchestra. A toast to this fine nobleman. Once again, you fail to understand my genius. The gate is a moot point, not even a concern. Once Isabel, Tristan, and Rogero arrive, everything will be in place. Oh right, the bit players. They seem to have missed their marks, no? Lorelai's riders have reported signs of resistance along the way, but my men can easily handle that. Or maybe you're a terrible judge of character and they're all dead. Did you factor that into any of your machinations, Grigori? Get to the point, Pietro. The little bird, and by that I mean Lorelei, told me the prince has rallied quite the army behind him. Your captains are all dead, and he's on his way here as we speak, riding to save dear old daddy. What? She told you this, and not me? I'll have her head for this. Alfonso, gather a platoon and fortify our southern flank. At once, General. We shall speak of this later, Pietro, once King Torvald arrives. Ooh, I'm sure we will. Ooh boy, Lady Vera's not going to be very happy about this. That army just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Hey, is that? The capital at last. Now, how do we get inside? Hold on, do we not have a plan? We came all this way and you don't know how we're getting through? We were in a bit of a hurry at the time, if you recall. I'm sure Judith will figure something out. If only we had someone who could pass a message through to the city guard. You have a whole army at your back. Are you saying none of them can sneak through the enemy lines? Not a one? Wait a minute, what's that flying towards us? We're under attack! Shoot her down! Lord Richter! Hold your fire. Those are Athenian colors.
Are they, though?
Hiya. Another friend of yours, I take it? I haven't the foggiest who she is. Beatrice? She seems familiar, but I can't place her. Then I'm doing my job right. Hi, I'm Melanie. Don't tell anyone, but I'm actually, like, a secret agent. Very hush-hush, you know. A secret agent? Wait, one of Lady Vera's? Shh! Mum's the word. Odd. I expected one of Vera's men to be less conspicuous. Yeah, I get that a lot. Anywho, I heard you needed a messenger. Well, I'm your girl. I don't suppose we have much of a choice. Melanie, we need you to get the word to the gate guards to let us in. I'm on it, Chief. Everyone else, let's clear a route and get her in there. There we go. Chapter 6. We get Melanie. Notorious gossip of a Pegasus Knight. Works as a courier, among other things. Melanie is a great character.
Melanie is fantastic. I love Melanie.
Highly visible, bright pink flying ninja.
Mm-hmm. But also, yeah, just the calling out the villains as basically just David Bowie and that guy with the glasses just absolutely nailed it 100%.
I forgot. We didn't check any of the, I didn't check any of the text for the bosses, but not all of them, but a lot of the bosses, at least the early ones, have kind of like dumb things in their text.
Also, yeah, the nose on Alfonso was completely stock. I think, like, when I started doing like the minor boss portraits just to help fill the gaps for Ty, like, I think that was just I took one dude from like probably like FE8 and just slapped him in different armor and was like, fuck it, good enough.
Yeah,
It was good enough.
it works out. He's just a guy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I didn't remember this little opening on the hill being here, but I guess I must have opened it up at some point. Maybe I don't have an updated PNG of the map. It's been a while since I've playtested a lot of stuff, which sounds like a taboo thing to say, given it's like, what, you didn't playtest your hack? No, I didn't.
We found that out to other people.
I don't even like Fire Emblem.
People for that?
Melanie reminds me of Marcia, aka Best Pegasus Knight, so I like her already.
Melanie is great.
The chibi mugshot is hilarious on Melanie. Yeah, Melanie is an emote in our dev server. Actually, a bunch of the portraits are emotes of some capacity. Hates a wink, I think. Ferris is just Ferris.
Richter is like angry, like he's got like the red forehead.
Yeah.
But
Rowan Rowan's a very neutral one. Martin Ty edited to have one of those like V faces or whatever. And then we got other characters too who are not in the game, or who are not in the army yet.
Like there's a second portrait for Melanie that like you will see in a support,
and that's about it.
And that's about it. But it has a full-on mini version.
It's not visible in game, but
no, but it's amazing.
Yeah. Melanie has so many. She has at least 2.
There might be more, but there's definitely 2 on the server.
Yeah.
I think like just in total, like in game, like it's like Beatrice Melanie and Pietro who top out as like the most portraits that show up in game.
Hi, Anna. Ty redrew Anna to match Awakening Anna. This was like a very early thing. There's nothing wrong with her portrait, though. It's still pretty good, but she only shows up here on the suspense screen.
Like, I still expect it to be Paula every time for some reason.
I don't know why. Paula's the transporter.
I mean,
it's completely different role.
Like, I suppose it would make some kind of sense if it turned out like, oh, Paula's the narrator all along, but whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, that's, I think, if you are interested in this hack, I hope that this is a little bit of a teaser. Go play it. Be better than me. Get a better team than me. I mean, my team seems pretty well set right now. Fia is going to turn into a monster if I keep playing this version. But yeah, this is a look at Awful Emblem. Like I said, it's my stream. I'm going to advertise on it. All I want.
All right,
to.
Chat, hear me out. What if I advertised for it this weekend?
Yeah, you could do that. Go be better than me. But maybe go play it up so you can start from a different location or something. Or are you gonna start from here and just show me up?
I mean,
I guess I could throw you the save, but
I probably could have, but I wouldn't want to do that because I am, contrary to this slander that I have been getting this stream, I am not that much of an asshole.
But yeah, we spent a long time on this, and we're very proud of what we put out. And I know it's never gonna see probably not gonna see giant widespread play by a ton of people or whatever, but I hope that the people who do play it really enjoy it.
Yeah, no, that's bullshit. We're coming for you, Hag and White.
I have some bad news for you about our prospects of overcoming Hag and White.
Seemingly.
Motherfucker.
Or anything else.
I mean, like I said, like,
I
my
don't know.
hope
there are some bad hacks that people just kind of throw out there on FEU. I feel like we've at least cleared about 75% of them.
Maybe.
Like I said, my hope at the very least is just like someone on Something Awful will LP it, and so like we'll get some eyes on it that way and like get people to react to it. But no,
I think somebody will play it.
Yeah, I'm incredibly proud of the work we did on this. So
yeah,
I am too. It's just that it's just really unfortunate that this is, the sort of thing that's like it's really difficult to show off in a stream because
Yeah.
it's really slow, and
I'm slower.
While that does lead to plenty of opportunities for us to shit on each other for making dumb moves or playing really slowly or whatever the case may be, it's not really a good stream game.
It never has been.
You have to almost play it in some sort of either pre-recorded or edited fashion, and a lot of the best stuff in it is much later in the game. So then you're asking somebody to not only do all that, but also to get like 20 hours into it before you. Not that the early stuff isn't good, but it's like if you want someone to see the good stuff, then you're talking about getting into Act 3, and that's 20 hours into the game, and just,
Yeah. Or, the supports conversations are all unlocked, but, some of our best writing is in the supports. It's just, if you go into the supports, you'll, spoil yourself on potentially the topics that, what the game's going to play, or tell you who's going to be joining you, stuff like that. But we did it at least so that when you beat the game, you could just kind of go in and read any support conversations you want. We have some amazing ones in there, genuinely, again, it feels weird to toot your own horn, but I think we've done an excellent job with writing all our characters and came up with all kinds of angles to approach them with. What does a brigand and a paladin have in common? A former bandit and the captain of the guard have in common? The answer is cooking.
Yep.
It's so much fun.
That was the thing. I've spoken to quite a few people about this. Is we have some people who are kind of sort of one-note shitpost characters in the plot, but when it came to the supports, we actually treated them like they were real people. So everyone is ultimately fully fleshed out by the time you get through everything.
Yeah.
And
so
you don't really get that in actual mainline Fire Emblems a lot of the time, but yeah.
And a lot of that comes down to characters have to can't contribute to the plot without conditionals on them, because what if they die? Then you'd have to not have them in the plot anymore, so that makes it tricky. But we did our best here. So if you like our characters, there's plenty to read from them, conversations with them. They show up throughout the story all the time, and it's just a good time. It's a bit slow to stream. It's nice having dev commentary throughout too. It is that's the nice thing about it, but it's just without that, it's so hard to stream any of this. So I'm really glad that Crow and Arctic showed up, even if dunks forever.
Look, you asked.
I did. I
while
invited
I was
you
at the gym. Do you want to do this? You have no one to blame but yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, I've volunteered for this. I didn't need to be asked. I was like, oh, you're doing Awful Emblem. I can sit in here and just provide, dev commentary for you while you suck at the game.
Thanks.
I say that with love, of course, but yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and it worked out. Anyway, yeah, we're going to head off for the time being. If this has interested you at all, please give the game a look. The download link for the game is in the description of this video. It'll take you to the zip archive, and then in the zip archive, please read the README. There's a whole bunch of stuff about the game, just some details, some features, some stuff like that. There's a included in there is a link to a public Discord. If you are playing and you want to leave commentary or just talk about your playthrough, leave some bug reports. I don't know if we're going to be doing many more versions of this. Probably not, unless there's some critical bugs to fix, but it's been pretty stable so far, having released it. We haven't heard anybody saying much, so I mean, yeah, we saw some typos tonight. Maybe we'll put out a small typos fix at some point, but it's just a very small thing at this point. We're pretty much ready to be done with the game, because it's been on our plates for so long.
So
anyway,
we've also, just to plug it, got a release/feedback thread on Fire Emblem Universe that you can find there, and also if anyone viewing this is a member of the Something Awful forums, generally the the thread in the main Fire Emblem thread in games is, I guess, also another place to.
Yeah, it's the closest thing we have to a thread. We didn't make one because it's just.
It'll be drowned out real fast. If somebody makes an LP,
this was we accidentally
We
posted
released
this
into-
release in the middle of a fucking 3 houses discourse, and we
Again.
were buried within like 10 posts.
yeah. So that's how it goes. But we enjoyed making it. I hope you all enjoyed playing it if you choose to. That's going to be it for us. We're going to head out. Thank you for joining me on this stream. Thanks for. Technically, this was Weird and Wonderful Wednesdays. Thank you for being here for another Wednesday stream of some weird games. It's just this time, it's a weird game that we made.
Have a good night, everyone.
Yeah,
I like how he went for the weird and not the wonderful. He's not that vain about promoting his own shit.
it's such a wonderful game. Thank you. Thank you. I will take all the awards. Give me the romhack awards. Clapping. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, get out of here. Good night, folks. Alright, that's enough of that.